Honesty may not give you a lot of friends, but it will bring you the right ones. Honesty is not always easy. It can sometimes push people away. However, over time, it becomes a way of filtering out those who truly understand and connect with you. True friends aren't the ones who are the most numerous. They're the ones you don't need to put on a mask for, the ones who accept and value you just as you are. Don't worry about what others think of you, because they're mostly focused on themselves. When we're young, we often let the thoughts and judgments of others affect us, worrying about what they might think. But the truth is, everyone is absorbed in their own lives, and worrying too much about other people's opinions only causes us to lose ourselves. Every moment spent comparing yourself to others is a moment of your life wasted. Comparison can easily turn into a trap that pulls us into a cycle of dissatisfaction. Each person has their own journey, and the important thing is to find joy and meaning in what we already have and are working towards. Comparison does nothing to change the present. It only steals our peace. Don't get too attached to anyone, as people can change. Putting too much emotional investment in others, regardless of who they are, makes us vulnerable when the relationship shifts. Accepting that nothing is permanent helps us stay resilient and find joy in our own independence. Learn to be content and happy on your own. True happiness must come from within. If we constantly seek satisfaction from others, we risk losing our joy when they leave. Valuing time alone and finding our own sources of joy keeps us from relying on others for happiness. Share your progress, not just your goals, to keep yourself motivated. Talking about small steps and progress can help us maintain long-term motivation better than solely focusing on the end goal. It reminds us that each step is valuable, and when we share this with others, they're more likely to understand and support us. Don't be afraid of being alone. It's better than being with the wrong people. Loneliness is far less painful than being around those who hurt us. Sometimes being alone is a time to understand ourselves, and choosing solitude can be far better than being in relationships that do us harm. Those who demand the most from you are often the ones who give you the least. As we mature, we realize that people who constantly ask for attention or help are often not there when we need them. This is a lesson in setting boundaries and reserving our energy for relationships where support is mutual. Take responsibility seriously, but don't be too hard on yourself. Accepting responsibility is a sign of maturity, but don't let it become a burden that drains you. Forgiving ourselves for our mistakes helps us live more lightly and keeps us from constantly self-criticizing. Fear doesn't exist to block you. It's a sign that you care. Fear isn't necessarily an enemy. It's often a signal that we're moving towards something meaningful. When we understand this, we can use fear as motivation to move forward, rather than let it stop us. Great things often come with a sense of fear, and it's only by pushing through that we discover our strength. Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Decisions made in moments of anger, sadness, or extreme excitement often lead to regret. Emotions are powerful but temporary. When they subside, we can view situations more clearly and avoid making choices we might later regret. If you put someone on a pedestal, they have no choice but to look down on you. Idolizing others often leads to imbalance in relationships. When we place others on too high a pedestal, we tend to undervalue ourselves. Respect and affection should come from equality and mutual understanding, not blind admiration. People often give advice from their perspective, not yours. Advice can be valuable, but only if it suits the receiver's unique situation and personality. Others may not fully understand our circumstances and may advise based on their own experiences or views. Listen, but take in only what truly benefits you. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Not everything needs to be shared. Keeping some thoughts to ourselves can protect relationships and prevent misunderstandings. Silence doesn't mean dishonesty. It shows restraint and consideration. Don't do anything you'll have to lie about later. Living true to yourself is the best way to avoid guilt and regret. Avoid situations that may lead to thinking, "I wish I hadn't." Lying to cover up actions only adds stress and damages self-respect. Light travels faster than sound. Some people seem bright until you hear them speak. Appearances can sometimes mislead us about a person's true nature. Don't let outward looks determine someone's value until you have the chance to listen and truly understand them. This is a reminder to look deeper, beyond first impressions. Don't look for happiness outside. It's always within you. True happiness doesn't come from external sources like material things, fame, or even others' approval. It's a state of self-contentment and inner peace, something only we can bring to ourselves. You owe nothing to your younger self, but you owe everything to your present self. We often feel compelled to meet past goals and dreams we set when we were younger, but the present self is what matters most. Live for what you value now, not for old expectations. Self-care means recognizing that you're your own biggest barrier. Many times, we limit ourselves with negative thoughts or unhealthy habits. Understanding what holds us back and learning to overcome those barriers are keys to personal growth. Parents are sometimes right, so don't dismiss their advice. While parents may not always have perfect understanding, their intentions and desire to protect us are real. Instead of resisting, take time to listen and see how their advice might apply to your own life. Overcoming fears makes you braver. Every time we face and conquer our fears, we build resilience and self-confidence. Fear itself isn't inherently negative. It signals boundaries that we must cross to grow. By confronting these fears, we realize they are rarely as daunting as we imagined. This process reveals our inner strength and determination, lessons that only the courageous fully appreciate. Don't prioritize someone who sees you as just an option. Life is short, and self-worth is essential. Putting others above ourselves without receiving equal respect only leads to hurt and a diminished sense of self-worth. It's vital to invest in relationships where you are genuinely valued, rather than wasting time and energy on people who merely consider you a backup choice. Being everyone's friend means being an enemy to yourself. Trying to please everyone is a burden that dilutes one's true character. Not everyone in life will like or agree with you, and that's perfectly natural. Instead of trying to be liked by all, cherish those who genuinely understand and resonate with you. Doing so leads to deeper, more meaningful connections. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them proportionally. Listening more than speaking is a sign of wisdom and respect. Being a good listener not only helps us understand others better, but also allows us to learn valuable lessons. This thoughtful communication enhances relationships and reflects a refined approach to interactions. The most important thing to accept is change. Life is in constant flux, and change is inevitable. Embracing change enables us to adapt more easily, feel less stress, and remain grounded amid unexpected shifts. Flexibility in our mindset and attitude is key to thriving in a world filled with uncertainties. You live multiple lives within one lifetime. Each phase of life brings different experiences and challenges. We live through various lives. As a passionate youth, a responsible adult, or a seasoned soul shaped by experiences. Recognizing that we live many lives within one lifetime encourages us to appreciate and nurture each phase as it comes. Life becomes more beautiful when you see the good in others. By focusing on the positive qualities of others, we not only experience life as more fulfilling, but also soften any lingering biases or wounds. This perspective fosters compassion and gratitude, allowing us to live with a lighter, more joyful spirit. People show you who they are through actions, not words. Words can easily be crafted, but actions reveal a person's true nature. Observing others' actions prevents misunderstandings and helps us discern genuine intentions. Trust actions over promises. True character is shown by what people do, not just what they say. Commitment helps you start. Perseverance helps you go far. Commitment provides the initial motivation, but it's perseverance that carries us through to our long-term goals. Success is rarely a straightforward journey. Perseverance enables us to overcome obstacles and reach the final destination. You can fall in love many times in your life. Love isn't limited to just one experience or one person. Each love brings unique lessons and emotional depth, shaping us in different ways. A failed love doesn't signify the end of love itself. Rather, it opens a new chapter in self-discovery and our journey toward lasting happiness. Every love teaches us more about who we are and what we truly value in a partner. Don't worry if someone leaves you. Sometimes it's for the best. Separation isn't always a negative outcome. Often, it allows us the space to meet people who are better suited to us and shields us from toxic relationships. Letting go of those who don't truly align with us frees us to focus on personal growth and a more fulfilling future. Sometimes, parting ways creates room for healthier relationships and new opportunities. If someone tries to bring you down, it means you're above them. People who go out of their way to belittle others often feel inadequate. Instead of letting this discourage you, see it as proof of your own strength and potential. Use their negativity as motivation to rise higher and to affirm your self-worth. Recognize these attempts for what they are, reflections of their insecurities, not yours. Don't make promises if you don't intend to keep them. A promise is more than mere words, it's a commitment. Breaking promises damages trust and can also hurt our own integrity. Keep promises sacred and uphold them with dedication and accountability, as this strengthens both your character and relationships with others. Going back to an ex is like putting on dirty clothes after a shower. Once a relationship has run its course and is no longer fulfilling, it's often best to move forward. Returning to an old relationship can trap you in the same unresolved issues and prevent personal growth. This teaches us the value of self-respect and the importance of moving forward with clarity and strength. Think creatively, but act carefully, like a scientist. Creativity is essential for expanding our minds and perspectives, but careful action is necessary to avoid preventable mistakes. Nurture your creativity, but always apply caution and thoughtfulness in decision-making. Balancing creativity with prudence leads to well-rounded, impactful choices. Your purpose in life is created by you. Don't wait for an external event or person to give meaning to your life. Define your goals and purpose from within, so each day feels intentional and meaningful. Crafting a life that feels purposeful and fulfilling is a powerful journey that begins with self-reflection and self-direction. Your life can change in an instant. Don't take what you have for granted. Life is unpredictable, and what you cherish today might be gone tomorrow. Appreciating the present and living fully in each moment is a way to honor the ever-changing nature of life. This awareness encourages us to embrace what we have, savoring each experience as it comes. Experiences are more valuable than material wealth. Money can be lost or spent, but the lessons and memories we gain from life experiences stay with us forever. Prioritize experiences, as they contribute to personal growth and are a treasure no one can take away. They shape who we are and enrich our lives far beyond material possessions. Action creates clarity more than thought alone. Overthinking can paralyze us with doubt, but taking action provides clarity and momentum. Sometimes we only understand the path ahead once we begin walking it. Through action, even daunting goals become more approachable, and our direction becomes clearer. Chasing happiness will make you miserable until you realize that happiness is the journey itself. Often, we get caught up in the pursuit of distant goals or future milestones, thinking they will bring us joy. True happiness, however, isn't a final destination, but rather the small, meaningful moments along the way. Slowing down allows us to see that joy lies in simplicity and in the present, not in some far-off achievement on. All you truly have is the present. Life is a collection of present moments, each one fleeting yet invaluable. The past is unchangeable, and the future is uncertain. Focusing on the now frees us from the burdens of regret and anxiety, offering peace and fulfillment that are often overlooked. Living fully in the present is the truest way to experience life's richness and beauty. Seek smart advice, but only take it from those who deserve your trust. Advice, though well-meaning, may not always fit your unique path. Look for guidance from those with relevant experience, people who have faced similar challenges and emerged wiser. Their perspective can offer practical and reliable insights, making their counsel valuable and applicable to your journey. Let go of your ego whenever possible. An oversized ego creates distance and fuels unnecessary conflicts. Learning to let go of it fosters empathy, understanding, and a gentler approach to others. Embracing humility brings inner peace and allows you to connect more meaningfully with the world around you, making life lighter and relationships more genuine. The more grateful you are, the more beauty you'll see around you. Living with gratitude transforms the way we perceive the world. It opens our hearts to see value and beauty in things we may otherwise take for granted. Gratitude enriches our lives, revealing a world full of wonders that were always there but often overlooked. Don't worry about things you can't change. Some things are simply beyond our control. Worrying about them only drains energy and adds stress. Instead, focus on what you can influence and strive to do your best within those realms. This shift in mindset brings peace and a sense of control, reducing anxiety and building resilience. Never stop overcoming fear. Fear is natural, but it becomes a barrier if we let it dominate. Each time we confront our fears, we unlock more of our potential and become stronger. Facing fear is a step toward growth, leading to greater courage and self-assurance. These brave steps shape a fulfilling journey of self-discovery and resilience. You can't explore new oceans without leaving the shore. To reach new heights, we must be willing to step beyond our comfort zones. Although challenging, the rewards of venturing into the unknown are immeasurable, offering self-discovery and achievement. The journey teaches us about who we truly are and what we're capable of achieving. Don't let naysayers dim your drive. There will always be people who doubt or question you, but do not let their skepticism make you question yourself. Belief in oneself is the strongest motivation for pursuing your dreams, fueling resilience and ambition when others cast doubt. You can't change what has already happened. The past, whether beautiful or painful, is unalterable. Learn from it. Gather wisdom and move forward with peace of mind. Letting go of the past allows you to live freely in the present and plan for a better future, unencumbered by past shadows. People often impose their limitations on you. Don't let it affect you. Others' limitations are merely reflections of their perspectives, not indicators of your potential. Remember that your abilities are boundless if you believe in yourself. With effort and confidence, you can achieve what you set your mind to, regardless of others' expectations. Don't share your past with everyone. They may not understand or may use it against you. Not everyone will empathize with your past, and some may even use your history to hurt you. Share only with those you trust deeply, those who value and respect you unconditionally. Knowing who to confide in safeguards your peace and maintains the dignity of your personal story. Tomorrow could be very different if you try. Each new day offers a fresh chance to make changes, no matter how small. By being open to trying, you create the possibility of achieving something you once dreamed of. Don't hold back, because tomorrow might just bring the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are. Pause and listen. In our busyness, we often miss the signs around us that can reveal insights about ourselves. When you take a moment to pause and reflect, you gain clarity about who you are and the path you're meant to follow. You might be surprised to discover you're stronger than you think. Our strength often reveals itself in challenging moments. Life's obstacles don't break us. Instead, they help us uncover the resilience and courage we never knew we had. Sometimes you just need to move on, allowing others to leave and relationships to end. There are relationships that, though once valuable, may no longer serve us. Allowing them to end creates space for healthier connections and opportunities to grow. True friends reveal themselves when you're at rock bottom. In tough times, you'll discover who genuinely supports you without expecting anything in return. These are the friends to treasure, the ones who stand by you in your darkest hours. You can't control others' behavior, but you can control your reaction. Regardless of how others act, you hold the power to choose how you respond. By mastering your emotions, you maintain peace and avoid getting pulled into negativity. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Every experience, good or bad, contributes to our journey. When one chapter ends, another begins. Embrace the gratitude for what was, and look forward to creating new memories. Sometimes you have to lose everything to find your true self. Loss, although painful, offers a powerful opportunity for self-discovery. In moments when we feel we've lost it all, we often find clarity about our true values and purpose. If you found meaning in these messages, please hit the like button to support the channel. Don't forget to share your thoughts or any life lessons you've learned in the comments. For more inspiring content, click subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a new video from us. Let's spread positivity and continue learning together to make every moment count.